behind me, Richard's busy spodding away because we've got absolutely loads, Pac-Man in mixers off the surface. And just looking over there now, I can see about 8 or 9 fish. So next thing we're going to do is get the rods out, hopefully catch one, and then we'll take you through a few tactics, show you how we catch them.
Well, that took a lot longer than we were expecting, but finally one's tripped up on a little trimmed down pop-up. Line whipped up tight. I've got to be honest and say I didn't see the bite. I was just concentrating on Jimmy, who had a load of fish feeding off round to the right here. Line's whipped up tight, big explosion over the controller, and we're into one. And like all of these hunts fish, it's boring down deep. It feels decent, but I don't think it's huge, but we'll see. Right, we're about to get our first glimpse of him. I see him deep down there. He looks quite a nice fish. As with all these Hunts Corner fish, he's so dogged under the rod tip. I'm having to just play him round James a little bit because he's quite keen to open his account, I think. So, it's carnage. Oh, there we go. Yeah, lovely clean fish. Lovely. Look.
Nice cut.
I think we're approaching the.
Can we just scoop him up?
Yeah, I think I can do it, mate. You just concentrate on your fishing. Here we go. Oh, will he just allow me to guide him over? There he is. Sweet.
Well done, Dan.
Get in there. Come on then, James. Let's have one. Well happy.
Well, no longer had Rich just landed that fish, and I've just plopped it back out. While he was playing, I was a little bit naughty because I was still having it, and just hooked into one, and it's fighting really, really hard. Saw this one, took 1 mixer, 2 mixer, and then took the hook bait and wallop, I was in. So nice result. They're still having it out there now. Rich is more of a gentleman than me. He's not fish. Actually, no, you got one in the net, haven't you? So you can't fish. Otherwise, you would be actually, wouldn't you? But hopefully, I'm going to get him in, and we'll have a little brace shot. That'd be nice. And then maybe a nice Hunt's Original will turn up. You never know. Oh, I better concentrate because it's
Miles down to the right.
yeah. Loving it.
What a pair of corkers from Hunt's Corner. Took us a while to get the fish going on the spod mix, but once they did start taking him, there was no stopping them, was there?
No, superb.
So what we're going to do is get this pair back, and James is going to show you the spod mix that we caught them on. Thanks, geezers.
Go on, son. See you later. One thing that's imperative when floater fishing is the way that you feed, and also the types of baits that you're using. One thing that me and Rich have been doing today is feeding on a little and often basis. Again, we've been doing that to keep the seagulls away, but also to keep the carp coming and competing. If you put all your eggs in one basket and pile floaters in straight away, it can often take you a lot longer for them to take your hook bait. So it's very important that you get them competing against each other, and that makes them more susceptible in obviously taking your hook bait. Now we're using a few different sizes of floating pellets. We've got some bigger ones and obviously some smaller ones as well. This just gives a bit of variation out there, and rather than getting them preoccupied on one size, they're taking lots of different bits, because obviously your hook bait's going to be different size as well. So just keeps them competing, and rather than getting preoccupied, it just keeps them guessing. We've also got a few different hook baits. We've got sort of some drab coloured ones here that are there to mimic the mixer offerings, and then if it's very difficult to see, switch over to a pink one. I know Big Rich likes to strike when he sees fish take, and obviously a pink one is very, very easy to see at range, so he opts for them. Personally, I prefer the drab coloured ones, and today I've actually stepped back over to just putting on a single mixer to get that bite, and it's worked. As you can see, we caught a couple earlier, so it's working really, really well. The lake's absolutely stunning. It's a beautiful day, and the fish are still feeding out there. The seagulls are getting in amongst the mixers, so I'm going to have to put a few more spods out now, and hopefully we'll catch a couple more. Well, it just goes to show how important it was to get the bait right. Just giving you the little bait chat, put a spod load of mixers out, and I flick this one right next to the spod, and it's gone within 5 seconds. Wallop. Absolutely engulfed the mixer down, and I'm in again. It's really, really enjoyable, this floater fishing. And to be honest, I think we're going to get more chances. Brilliant. Didn't feel that big at first, this one, but it's holding quite deep now. He's a cool one, man. Happy with that one. Well, how about that for an old warrior? Lovely Hunt's Corner mirror taken off the top, and she's going to batter me in a minute, so we better get her back home. But there's still fish feeding out there, and a few ducks, but we're going to get past them. Richard's got to show you his rig and his hook baits yet, so we'll get him to do that next, and I'll slip her back.
Just going to take you through the bits of tackle that we've all been using today to catch these wonderful surface carp. Start with, this is the Interceptor. This is a 15 gram version. We do 4 of these, right up to 25 grams. Just allows you to tailor the weight of your float depending on how far you need to chuck. And actually, these bodies are interchangeable as well. All you do is simply push the plastic bubble, if you like, back up the stem, and then that can pop off the line. Simply replace that with a heavy one if you need to go further out. Right, in the front we've got a size 11 ring swivel, and that just pulls nicely into the rubber grommet in the end of the Interceptor. Now all we've done, generally a Palomar knot to 6 foot of 9 pound Guru N gauge. Found this to be the best floater hook link available. Very, very clear, very, very thin, very, very robust. So we've got 6 foot of that. And at this end, the all-important size 12 mixer. Huge gape, very, very sharp, very, very subtle. Fish can't seem to see it, especially when it's presented underneath a bait. And you can do that by super gluing, as we have in this case, or hair rigging. But these are the tactics that we've been using. So give them a go, and I'm sure you'll catch plenty on them.
Well, what an absolute cracker. Look at this scaly Hunt's Corner fish. Probably the pick of the bunch so far, and they're still having the floaters out there, and it's been a really good day. So I'm going to slip her back, and you never know, we might get another one. Well, how about that for a great end to the day? Burnsy, snidey little man, has nicked one of Mitch's rods. He's had a go for half an hour and snared this one at £27 on the nose. Both Bernard and I have caught loads of fish today. Burnsy's finished it with this absolute perler. We've had a great day, can't ask for any more than that, and I hope you enjoyed it.